So for today's kids cooking class, we are going to be making corn dog muffins. They're incredibly simple and I think you're gonna really like them. So we just need a few ingredients, right? Milk, Jiffy cornbread mix, eggs, and hot dogs. That's all you're gonna need. So grab your ingredients. Again, you can pause the video and come back when you have them. And then for supplies, my supplies might be a little bit different than yours, but you'll need a few things to mix and to pour, and you'll need a muffin tin, okay? So go ahead and preheat your oven. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. I've already preheated mine. It's on its way, so it'll be ready in just a little bit. And we are gonna start by mixing up our Jiffy mix. So grab your Jiffy mix, and then I'm gonna mix mine in my basically little food processor here. It's called the Power Chef. You can mix it however you want. You can mix it in a mixing bowl or anything that you want. Just mix it up, okay? So, Jiffy corn muffin mix. Okay, so throw that in. All right, and then 1/3 of a cup of milk. So 1/3 cup. All right, and then 1 egg, just 1 egg. Okay, put my eggshell off to the side. Okay, great. And then mix those things up. Sorry, wasn't on all the way. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Okay, put that off to the side. All right. Now we need to cut up our hot dogs, okay? So I'm gonna cut up a few at a time. You'll use about 5 bite-sized pieces of hot dogs per muffin, right? And you're gonna have 12 muffins. So I'm gonna cut up, I don't know, I'll cut up like 3 or 4 hot dogs and then maybe we'll need some more. And we can come back and cut up more if we want. Okay, so I'm gonna line up my hot dogs just like this on my cutting board. And then I'm gonna use a decent sized knife. So kids, get your mom's help for the knife. And then I'm just gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces, just like this. And I'm doing 4 to start off. And then we'll see how many we need, if we need any extras. And if this is too big of a knife, feel free to use a smaller knife and just cut them up individually, one at a time. Okay, especially for the last little bit, it's hard to cut them all at once. So to be safe, I like to take them out and just do them one at a time. Okay, so I'll just cut this in half and my oven just preheated. You probably heard that, so we're ready to go. So again, we're at 400 degrees. So those are my hot dog pieces. I'll put these right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab my muffin tin. All right, so you are gonna wanna spray your muffin tin with something so that these get easily come out. So I'm using cooking spray. So go ahead and spray your muffin tin. And then I'm gonna take, so we have our mixture, our corn muffin mix, and I'm just gonna take a little corn muffin mix and put it into each one. And I'm actually gonna switch to a spoon because that'll be easier. All right, just kind of try and make it even. If I don't have enough, my muffin, these little muffin holes on my muffin tin are actually really quite big. They're bigger than the regular muffin size. So if I don't have enough to do 12, I'll just do a couple less, and you guys can do that too. Now remember, you only want to use about half your batter because you are going to use the other half to put on top of the muffins once you put the hot dogs in. So don't use all your batter, only use about half. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop there. I think I'm only going to do 8 for mine. So just do as many as you can with how much you have. I'm going to spread my batter out in the bottom of my muffin tin for each one. Make sure it covers the whole bottom because I just spooned it in there really quickly. Perfect, okay. And then take your hot dogs, right? So I said maybe about 5 pieces. So I'm just gonna put like 5 pieces in each one. Just drop them in. You don't have to really put them in any specific place. Just plop them in there. So I'm gonna have extra hot dog pieces, which is just fine because I have a 2-year-old who loves them and will eat them, so that's no problem with me. So now I'm gonna take the rest of my mix and put it on top of the hot dog pieces, right? So again, I'm just kind of plopping it in there, and then I will go back and cover up my hot dog pieces. I just kind of want to do this first to make sure that I'm evenly spacing out how much topping I have, right? So I can move it around between the muffins before I spread it out if I need to. So like I need a little bit more in this one, so I'll go back. Let's see, probably need a little more right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna just spread out the muffin mix as best I can over the hot dogs. And of course the batter will grow when it bakes, right? So it'll help cover the hot dogs that way too. You can kind of shove your hot dogs down if you want as well. And you can always double this recipe if you want more muffins at once, right? So I'm just gonna cover these little guys. I'm trying to go fast here so you don't have to watch me do this forever. Now the last step is just to put it in the oven, right? So it's just gonna go right in the oven at 400 degrees and you're gonna bake them for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll probably start at 17 minutes and then check them and see if they're done. And if they're not, I'll just add a couple more minutes, of course. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop these in the oven. Okay, so then start your timer. Remember to use hot pads when you take them out and enjoy your corn dog muffins. Thanks for joining me today.